feet up though.
Scooch.
Crash out!
Yeah.
Crash out! Maybe we'll just keep that, honestly.
It's
not even that
my
bad.
feet up on the desk now.
It's not even that bad.
Don't
Don't let your toes in though, because they're gonna clip that.
I wouldn't blame them.
Literally.
It's okay, I literally have shoes on.
I literally have little socks on this time. But
Jordans.
period.
Go get some.
Uggs. Men's Uggs.
What up, everybody? We're back. We're here with Shay today.
Hello.
This is the OG goop.
Goop.
The
The goop works for me.
The goop.
I'm down with the goop.
I'm fine with
Yeah.
that.
Honestly, we've been through shit together. Like, I mean, we went to high school together, but like,
That's enough shit.
Shay and I have
didn't know
recently
you were in
gone
high
through
school.
shit together.
Yeah.
And there's just a lot to unpack here. Like, honestly,
You guys have gone through my shit.
We've gone through your shit. We bonded over that. Yes.
honestly, I want to talk about the
Oh.
list first, and then we can go back from
Oh
there.
gosh,
Because
okay.
that is, I'm sorry, when you called me, I was on the floor, and you were so upset, and I'm here cackling.
You
like,
texted
I'm in my
that?
bed cackling.
But okay, the situation, imagine you've been dating a guy for a year. You guys are kind of like fading out towards the end. Issues are arising. So you and your friends get wine tipsy and write together like a very truthful, but very like, you know,
Harsh
and but like comedic list of pros and cons. Like you can tell like it's over, but like you're still holding on to it. They're like, no, fucking be done with it. So the list is written. You have the list. You just like don't know where the list went. You find the list, and then the day of your 1 year, you get sick. The list is left out on your desk. You go to dinner. You go out for drinks, and then you get home, and said boyfriend finds the list sitting out on your desk. Like,
To be fair, Jasmine thought you were gonna put it away.
To be fair, Jasmine should have thrown it away.
to be fair, like
True,
that's
she
a
learned
terrible. That's a terrible way.
I have it right here. Can I just read it?
Hold on,
Sure.
just to clarify, nobody yes, there was a right reason that we made it. Nobody deserves to see that about them.
The thing is,
But,
like,
like,
yeah,
I don't
Why did
wish
we
that
have
it
to
was
make it?
foul.
Like, I don't wish it upon anyone, but like the list wouldn't have been made unless actions were performed.
I think what really made it worse is the stick. I drew a hangman, and every time there was a
Oh wait,
claw,
let me
I
see
added
that. I
another.
actually never saw
I
it.
added another guy to the hangman. I'll like insert. I won't insert a picture of the list, but I'll put a picture of the hangman on there. So let's call this guy Brad because all
Brad
of us,
is a
literally,
fucking great.
all
It
of your
kinda
friends
fits.
were rooting for him.
We
Rooting for him because we were like, finally, the first like not piece of shit. His house is still intact. Like it's all a whole package.
Yeah.
And so we started with the pros. And for a while, the only thing we had on there was big dick. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then eventually we got to, you said intelligence, but we settled on average intelligence, manscapes, and handles stress, kinda.
Both those are crossed out.
Yeah, big dick and handle stress.
Like,
were
once
both
again, I
crossed
am
out
not
there.
advocating for this. Do not give your current boyfriend a fucking list like this. Like, this is not.
Please
Yeah,
never
this is
do
not-
this. It backfired so bad. So we're sitting, like, we're on the couch, we're having a good time, and we're like, what is that? What's happening with that?
I don't know.
No DP signal from your device.
Did it turn off?
Did they really say it's 10:17? Get out.
Let me tech whiz really quick.
Oh,
Is it not recording at all?
no, it's still running.
Okay, let's just start recording here, and I'll just use the other audio until then, it'll be fine.
Sure.
Okay.
This is why you also drop a video. So sorry to our audio listeners. I'm pretty sure, like, there's actually a ghost in here. If you watched the last episode trying to get us out, it just cut off the first part of our actual audio, so my bad.
The ghost of my ex's past. That's fucking point.
The cons start with emotionally retarded, so we're off to a strong start. Emotionally unaware, old ass clothes, which he got really defensive about.
When he brought it up to me and we were kind of like, civil about it, he goes,
Yeah.
oh, that's clothes. And I go, I thought you had clothes from high school.
Okay.
He's like, no, I don't. But I think he does.
To be fair, I'm also broke, so I have clothes from high school. But I built upon that.
Like, you can work with that, and I know
we
it's different for
upgraded.
guys.
We upgraded, though, because we went from cargo shorts to, like, button-down jeans and a vest, which is still a lot.
And if a man
We
ever
have-
wears jean shorts, run. Okay,
To
continue.
George.
The other
The
way.
George. I have such a bad speech impediment now, and I don't know where it came from.
Men.
It's really just when I get mad. I think it is like a man's fault, but this guy drinks and drives. Let's talk about how he was literally on our way back, and we're gonna talk about like fake patties in a second, but on our way back, scrolling on Instagram the entire way home.
Well, I think the scary part is about the drinking and driving is that, like, because I said it was an issue for me and I wasn't okay with it, he stopped doing it.
Like, you have to realize at a certain point that it's an issue, it's a you issue, because you can, for yourself, get a DUI and
it's fucking
get
stupid.
your license taken away.
You can kill
And
yourself,
for everybody
kill
else,
people.
you can kill so many people. Yeah.
Anyways,
Selfish.
no birthday present, did not buy you a birthday present. Crazy,
That's crazy.
weird bitch behavior. He primarily texts, which some people might like that, but I didn't, so I wrote it down. Then we have Nashville, your birthday trip.
My 21st birthday trip.
That was rough.
Didn't pay for shit.
For context,
Got
we
paid for.
did a monetary income. He said he spent $600 that he did not have. Mind you, 130 of those dollars were on a pair of boots that he bought with his buddies,
And the rest was beer.
and the rest was alcohol. He's like, well, you were getting expensive drinks. I paid his way to go on the trip, and I probably spent at least $1,000 that weekend. So I spent probably about $2,000 to go on my birthday trip for him to come.
And then calls you expensive.
Then, in front of his friends, goes to him and goes, yeah, we are an expensive girlfriend. And I literally turned to him, and thank God I did. I go, well, that would require you to pay for my things.
Ooh. Ooh. We have broke ass bitch, neglectful, and other things, which gets its own spot because we were mad. Then we have him asking, are you sure? Which was crazy to me. Crazy to me. Literally, okay, breaking it down. Every time you offer to pay, and he goes, are you sure? And then you're nice enough to say yeah, because like, what the fuck else are you gonna say?
Like,
Be like, no, I'm not sure.
Crazy. Crazy. I would.
Well, for
Honestly,
somebody
man.
for somebody who is about to graduate undergrad and go into postgrad, to sit there and tell somebody who's younger than them that their mindset about money is to be, I just want to complain about money, but I don't want to work more because I want to enjoy my free time.
actually wild.
It's like a character thing, and like, I'm sorry, like, if that's how you feel about money, great. That is not how I'm about money. I'm gonna work harder so I can go do something that I want to go do.
Like, you're grown now, and you have a girlfriend now, maybe work, like, pick up 5 extra hours. That's, like, minimum $50 extra dollars. So you can, like, take her out once a week on a dinner or
Crazy
something.
to me. You work 3 jobs.
Yeah.
3 jobs.
In
He has-
college.
and school.
Yeah.
And a podcast. What's he doing?
Literally drinking with his friends that he sees every week that he just claimed that he wanted to experience his last semester with.
It's crazy.
I don't know. He's not gonna fucking make shit in the
Oh my
career that
God.
he's going into anyway, so I don't really feel that bad.
We have no balls. And I don't know what this says. What does that say?
I can't see.
It's like a million.
Wait, can I?
It's like Snow's car. What was I on? I don't know.
Why?
Let's just imagine there was another one that was really, really bad. And then we have no hoodie. But that's gonna play into the big one. Our big
Did I tell you what he said about that?
what?
What?
About the hoodie thing?
No.
So he jokingly brought that up alongside. He goes, what do you mean no hoodie? And I go, okay, I
You
don't
didn't
know
tell
if I
me
should
what he
say-
said about the list.
Well, so he's like,
He
on
found it
stop
for
day,
context.
yeah.
Did we not talk about that?
It might
I
have
don't
gotten
think we
caught.
even brought it up.
might have gotten cut
I think
out.
I said that
yeah.
he got found.
I wrote this list. Okay, collectively, but like I wrote this list, left it on your desk. You put it in your backpack, take it out. He finds it. Was it not on your anniversary?
On our fucking 1-year anniversary.
It was
Let's
on
talk about
your anniversary.
my grandma.
I
It's
felt
a sign.
so
Who
bad.
I see, like, my fucking mother was like, maybe you subconsciously did it. And I'm like, well, I don't really need to hear that right now.
I felt so bad, but the thought of him seeing Big Dick crossed out, number 1, was so funny to me.
That's right.
But so, basically, he brings up the sweatshirt thing. He's joking with me now, right? And he's like, the sweatshirt. They go, yeah, on Big Patty's, it got cold outside, and you didn't give me your sweatshirt. Which, like, textbook movie type shit, right?
Yeah.
And he goes,
Literally.
well, I only had a t-shirt underneath. I go, fuck.
I can believe
I
that.
have a t-shirt with holes in it. give me your goddamn sweatshirt. And he's like, why would I give you my sweatshirt so you're a little bit less cold and then I'm cold? And then claims that he got a blanket for me and another girl. And I'm just like, dude, like, I think that also was a final straw for me. I'm like, for real?
Like, he should just give you his hoodie, and he can go get the blanket.
Or steal his friend's hoodie. Because, like, you were about to ask for another guy's hoodie. I thought you should have.
That's what I mean. Like, I literally almost asked the guy for my hoodie, but I didn't because I'm like, well, that looks really bad if I'm asking another dude for his hoodie. Mind you, we're sitting in this beard art circle, and it's him, like, everyone else are with, and then me, and then a bunch of fucking random dudes just, like, cuddling it around me, and I'm like, okay, well, I can't really, like, socialize with any of you guys because, like, I'm not trying to, like, come off that I'm trying to be nefarious.
Because that'd be the first thing he'd say is that you're being flirty.
But like
that's the first thing his stupid friends would say.
But it's still coming from the man who sent me out for free drinks on my 21st birthday because he didn't want to fucking pay for shit. Like, and then I got him free drinks and he got mad about it.
Yeah, we need to talk about fake patties as a whole. So
Can we talk about Nashville first and then go to the fake patties?
True, I don't know as much about Nashville, I feel like.
Okay, so basically, context for story. I literally 5 months in advance, I'm like, I want to go to Nashville for my 21st. Which, yes, an expensive trip, but like, whatever. Unfortunately, none of my friends are 21. So I'm like trying to figure out who's going to go. We end up with, and this is probably the first red flag, me, my boyfriend's buddy, and his girlfriend, who were currently fighting at the time, and then my boyfriend's other buddy and his twin. And now his other buddy was dating this girl that I was friends with, but she couldn't come. She wasn't 21. So there's 6 of us, right? So finally...
Okay, I'll believe it. Was that...
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, because the other one was his girlfriend, right? They're the ones that didn't come?
No, the other one was Peyton and his girlfriend.
Oh, Peyton. Sorry, he looks just like the that I went to school with, and I get it mixed up.
And so, basically, we get out there. The other couple that's supposed to come with us, the only other girl on the strip gets snowed in Dallas. So we're like, okay, whatever. It's me, my boyfriend, his friend, and his friend's twin. Like, I'm out for my 21st birthday. We didn't go out beforehand. We didn't go do stuff beforehand because we were saving up for Nashville, right? Mm-hmm. So, whatever. I'm stressed out because I'm canceling all these reservations because Nashville's going to get all this snow. Like, I'm still beefing, by the way, with fucking Groupon about a thing that I never even got to go on. And they're trying to charge me.
Groupon is crazy.
And so, whatever. The first night, I'm, like, freaking out, whatever. So, it's just the 4 of us. And later, I had to pay back the girl for the fucking part of the Airbnb, which is almost $400, which is also bullshit, but whatever. I shouldn't have probably paid her back. I should have been like, hey, I'm sorry, but, like, this is what you, like, this is the risk you take when you're going to go on trips like this.
Yeah.
And so then, the first night we go out to this, I wanted to go to a nice spot the first night because we got out there late, whatever. We go to this nice dinner. We get, like, old fashions, nice drinks, and, like, a charcuterie board, and, like, I pay the tab because, you know, I want to start the trip on, like, a high note.
Yeah.
Like, everyone came out for me. Like, yes, whatever. I probably shouldn't have. Should have been like, it's my
Everybody
21st.
came out for you. They should pay.
Because it's your birthday.
It's your fucking
It's
birthday.
literally
So I
your
pay
birthday.
for it, right? And the waiter's a fucking great guy, gives us a Cosmigo shot, right? So we go out to the bars. We're going around to the bars. I'm, like, with the 3 of them. I go to the bathroom. I come back out, and the buddy and his twin are gone. And I'm like, I tell my boyfriend at the time, I'm like, hey, like, what? Like, where'd they go? And they go, oh, they went off because they're going to try to go find the single twin, a girl, to be with. And I'm like, I crash out. I'm, like, mad because I'm like, dude, what do you mean? It's my 21st birthday. I'm not stopping them from getting any bitches, first of all. Second of all, why the hell would they leave me? Like, I just bought them fucking, like, a dinner and drinks and whatever. And he's like, no, it's not that big of a deal. He's like, I told him it was fine. Whatever. First red flag. Then, second of all, whatever, we get home. Every night, me and my boyfriend end up going home around midnight. The other 2 stay out till like 3 a.m. Also, sidebar, if Alondra ever watches this, it's because Luke told that he was worried that I would get the wrong idea if Luke was, you know, trying to help, Luke or whatever, I don't give a fuck. He was helping his twin out to find girls, thinking that I was getting the wrong message, thinking he was talking to girls. And I literally told my boyfriend, I go, good. I hope he is on his fucking toes, because he should be on his toes. Mm-hmm. Because personally, I would not trust my boyfriend on a fucking leash to go to fucking Nashville.
Yeah, for real.
Like, no. Like...
And then go out with his single brother
to
twin find girls.
That's what I
Like,
mean.
that's diabolical.
But that's
I can't believe she let him go in the first place.
Yeah.
But, like, literally, that's what he was doing. Like, that's 100% what the fucking issue was. Like, he was literally... he was literally probably helping him flirt with girls, and he didn't want me to see it and snitch to his girlfriend. And so I feel really bad for her because she's too fucking good for him. Whatever. So then, repeatedly, Friday go out for dinner. He buys lunch. Thank God. Like, my boyfriend buys lunch. I pay for about the entire weekend. There we go.
Okay, the ghost back.
Whatever.
The ghost is back.
Oh, well, we're
Every single, like, for most of our food, I pay for, like, all of our food, a lot of our alcohol. Like I said, he spent $600 on alcohol. I spent $2,000 easily. Whatever. I don't even care about, like, the spending the money part. But every single night, his friends ditch us. So then Sunday...
That's crazy. I forgot about that.
So then Friday, we're out, right? And he had made these jokes about, like, me going and getting free drinks from people. And so I was, like, talking to this old guy at the bar, like, not even, like, trying to, like, flirt with him. And then, like, I didn't get a drink, whatever. Because I'm like, literally, it's, like, it's me, it's this guy I'm talking to. He goes, hey, I was trying to, like, let you do your thing so you get free alcohol. And I'm like, whatever. So then we meet this other couple in Nashville because, you know, I'm the fucking social aspect of our entire fucking relationship. And so me and this girl, like, go out, dance on the dance floor, and the girl goes to of course, the tallest, most attractive looking guy in the entire fucking dance floor goes, this girl right here needs a drink. And he goes, oh my God, what do you drink? Tequila lemonade, because I'm not dumb. And so he buys me a tequila lemonade, and then I mentioned shots. He hands me a wad of cash. He goes, go get us shots. So I waddle my little self over my boyfriend, who's with his buddies, and I go, by the way, I just got us free shots. I give him a free shot. I come back, whatever. This man, I will die on this hill, did not touch me in any sort of way. Waddles his way on over, whatever. And he's like, he was getting too handsy with you. Starts like we get to a point where, like, they're literally about to fucking fight on this dance floor. I have to put his friend between them. And then later he's like, we need to leave. I'm too mad about this. Then we leave. And I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. And he's like, it's not your fault. Like, I told you to go do it. But I literally go, I'm like, oh, so you're going to pay for my drinks going forward now? Because, like...
I didn't even know he was a fighter like that.
He's not.
He's
That's
not.
the problem. Really?
But
the lights are back.
Honestly,
Oh my God.
turn him off. That's kind of fire. It's kind of nice.
Turn him off?
I don't know. I'm team turn him off.
I do not care.
Turn him off.
Okay.
Because he was trying to fight down in Kansas, too. Well, that was mainly because he was
So
more
then-
like,
Oh my
wait,
God.
we'll do that
So
later.
then, whatever, we go home, whatever, bro's fucking pissed, but I'm like, dude, I literally did exactly what you fucking told me to do.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Like, you can't
I'm
be
hot
mad about
shit.
that.
Like, literally, for context, I've been out with him before, and a girl came up to me, she goes, oh my God, are you single? My guy friend thinks you're really hot. Well, like,
Right
he's
next
like
to him.
right next to me, and I'm like, no, I'm dating
Yeah, because
him.
he's giving, like, weird cousin.
He's not giving, I don't know.
He's not giving
So then, Sunday, the last day of the trip, I'm like, hey, let's go out for dinner or whatever. And everyone goes to me, they go, as long as we don't spend a bunch of money.
Oh my God.
And I'm like,
like, you're not the only one paying for shit.
You
anyways.
spend a bunch of money. They're like, as long as it's not expensive. And I just like, and we don't even go out last night. And I'm so fed up with the trip.
Fucking crazy.
And like, we come back and I start working again and I start school again. And so it was just miserable and it was just terrible. And so.
And we're having a redo. Once you're 21, we're having a redo.
We're having a redo next year.
Okay.
Well, we have a graduation trip to plan.
Oh my God, Cabo!
I'm so fun.
That's when we go to Cabo.
I'm so down.
But like, I was just like, for a man to let me pay for that much shit.
And not even offer to pay it back. That's the thing that gets me. Like, if you're not going to bust your butt when you get back to try to help pay you back, that's crazy. That is crazy.
I don't know who that is. Just for like, and like my dad's crashing out over like the money thing, and he's just like, dude, why the fuck would you let, like, he's like, as a man, like as a man, like personally having let your fucking girlfriend pay for that much stuff, and so
Crazy work.
Sorry.
Now let's go on to Fake Patty's Day in where is it? Kansas, Missouri?
Manhattan, Kansas.
Manhattan, Kansas?
What?
Oh, so far off.
What? Sorry. Okay, audio listeners, I just got a text from a number that I don't know, and it's claiming to be my cousin, and I'm really scared.
Do you talk with your cousin?
I talk to most of them, but most of them don't have phones.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Wait,
Well, it is a new number, so they might have just gotten a phone. We're so skeptical out here.
Yeah.
But it's
But
talking
sidebar.
like someone I know. This
So
is
then-
freaking me out.
So then 2 months later, we planned this fake Patty's trip, which was like, okay, for context, originally it was his thing. I heard about it. I was like, that sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
So then he was like, but then the guy he wanted to go with wasn't going. He's like, well, I don't want to go anymore. And so I was like, well, I want to go. And then he ended up bringing friends with whatever. It should have been just a girls' trip. And so then we end up planning the trip. And in between this and Nashville, there's like a couple of things that go down. Like he comes to town. We're supposed to hang out. We're supposed to spend time together. He then, like, doesn't know people at this get-together, or, like, the people he knows are only talking to each other, proceeds to leave, drives past my work, doesn't come in to say anything to me, like, comes to town, doesn't address me, doesn't, like, come to see me, like, completely ditches me and ditches our plans. And then I end up in, like, a really fucking terrible situation with some other people, which was not great, and not necessarily his fault, but, like, could have been solved.
Would you be?
And so then...
Guys, I'm so scared. I'm so sorry. Keep talking. I'm so scared.
So then, there was something else in there, but I can't remember at this point. And so, after that, we plan pig patties, right? Now, I'm a planner, whatever. I don't even care about planning stuff. Like, I'm just good at it. And so then, we plan pig patties. His buddy from Texas is coming up, recently out of a relationship, whatever. I really hope these audio levels are actually picking me up. So then, we get down to, like, fake patties, and the first thing is, like, it's me, and, like, I take one for the team as a couple. Then, like, I'll stay in the room with the two other boys. So then we get to the room. The boys are, like, complaining about the rooms.
Which I don't know why they are, because they're...
Oh, my God.
Did you figure it out?
I'm so sorry. Sorry, continue. So they, like, ditch on the rooms, which I'm like, come on, dude. Like, what? Like...
And I don't even know why they're doing it, because Jasmine and I's room... was the one that was broken. The bathroom light wouldn't work. The bathroom toilet wouldn't flush. And yes, they were human when you got in there, but there's literally an indoor pool in the center of the thing. Don't you think they're going to be a little human? So we turned the AC on. It started kicking in and working. But then we found out, like, the bathroom and everything was, like, broken. They literally got us a new room. So, like, we should be bitching. We weren't.
Yeah, literally.
That much. And then we got moved rooms. And, like, the other guys were still like, oh, I don't know. I was like, why are you complaining right now? Why are you, why?
And so then, like, we just, like, that becomes an issue, whatever. We drink that night, like, dynamics are kind of off. So then, preface next day. The girls are getting ready. We send the boys out to get McDonald's, which probably was the best decision of the entire weekend.
Wait, did we skip over this whole car? Sorry, I got so caught up because my cousin had my number. Wait, he's calling me. Should I join it? We need to pause this for a second because I need to figure some shit out. Bruh. Are we dead ass, bro? Literally, I'm recording a podcast right now. The fuck?
But how do you not remember me?
What do you mean, how did I not remember you? You literally... How am I supposed to know who you are by yo?
Well, I don't know. But, like, I was just, like... I've just been egoed for, like, 3 years.
What?
You've been egoing me.
What does that mean?
How do you not know what egoing means?
Do you only talk in brain rot? Use, like, real words.
But egoing is just a real word.
What are you saying?
It's like a Gen Alpha term or whatever the
Literally.
Like a little kids thing?
I can't help you're 12.
Actually, I'm actually 14.
That's even worse.
Bro.
That's crazy.
I'm putting you on my podcast now, so
Okay.
I'll make you famous.
Wait, you're on a podcast?
No shit, she just said that 3 minutes ago. Did you not hear that?
What is he lisping off to right now?
Wait, are you with Addie?
No, I'm just with some random person. Well,
Hi, Jazzy.
Hey. Oh, what do you want?
I don't know.
Also, you sending pictures? You sending pictures is crazy. Like you graduated kindergarten, those pictures.
Huh?
The picture where you have a certificate, bro.
Yeah, that's the 1 month I actually went to class.
Oh, you're such a baddie. He's so bad.
Baddie.
I also didn't recognize you. If it wouldn't have had your name in the picture, I would have had no idea who you were.
Wow. Maybe if you would have hit me up like 2 years ago.
Bro gets frosty tips and goes emo, like I'm supposed to recognize you from a picture.
Frosted tips? I'm blonde. How's that frosted tips?
Whatever. How about I call you when I'm done, okay?
Yeah, you can finish your podcast. Have fun now, Mom.
Bro is cooked. Literally.
Does he have braces?
I don't know. He's got a really bad lisp from something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, cuz, if you're listening. Okay.
That's okay. I have.
So we're gonna hop back on track here. Yeah. Okay,
so
we
then-
need to jump back to the car ride because he got in the car.
Wait, were we even at that point? Yes.
Yeah.
No, we
'cause
passed that.
We were in the hotel. We got in the car.
Sidebar.
And like he's always super friendly. We literally were like, "Hi, how are you?" And he goes, like a fucking caveman, like a fucking caveman grunt. And I'm like, "Bitch, who is you?" You know, like. I should have gone like full bad baby out there. That was the time I should have crashed out and I didn't because I was like, man, Peyton's too hot. I gotta bag this.
Oh.
Yep. Oh, it was so hot. But, okay, we're not there
That was a
yet.
flirt too. But so then,
Yeah.
so then the next day,
Back to hotel room.
back to hotel room.
So this was
the next
Saturday
day, we're
now.
getting ready.
The next day,
We're
Saturday.
getting like fake Patty's dating.
Yeah.
And like I've never been to this before. Boyfriend is like the only person who's been to this. And so I go, hey, where are we supposed to go? He goes to me, I was too drunk. I don't even remember where we were. I'm like, oh, so you're being unhelpful.
Literally,
Congrats.
when he pitched the whole thing, like he knew exactly where to go and he knew people down there and everything.
Yeah.
And then
Didn't know
suddenly,
any
like,
of
when
it.
he doesn't want to go, he starts claiming, I don't know anything, and whatever. And I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. So then, my roommates are currently out, and I'm like, oh, let's go where they're at. They're at a frat, whatever, it doesn't matter. So we Uber to the frat, and, like, I literally go to him, I go, hey, you said everything was around each other, right? And he goes, yeah. So I'm like, okay, let's go to the frat, and then there's stuff around there. No. We get there, the boys, like, can't get in. Because they are boys.
Because they're guys, so yeah.
And so then we figure out we're supposed to like start trekking somewhere else. So we start trekking, and from the back I start hearing, I'm having so much fun right now.
They
Trekking
start
20
mouthing
minutes.
off
20 to 30 minutes we're walking when we could have Ubered.
from the get-go. And then the boys start mouthing off. They're not being helpful at all. Like, at all. And they're walking all the way in the back.
He's walking in the
with
back.
his little buddies.
And, oh my god, it's Brad. I'm gonna have to bleep this so much. It's fucking
Brad.
Brad.
Okay, Brad.
Okay,
Sorry.
the thing is, okay, so Faith and I are talking to like random ass people on the road because we're like, someone's gotta know
I'm
what's going
doing
on.
the most I can to get us somewhere to do something.
Yeah.
And these guys were able to sneak our guys into the frat, and they were like, no, I'm not about that type of shit. What do you mean?
And so then finally we figure out where we're supposed to go. We trek 30 minutes, whatever. They're fucking complaining. We get over there. We don't know anybody because it's all like house parties.
Because
And so
Brad doesn't know anybody, even though he's from around there.
He literally had
Like-
no friends out there. That
like
was
what?
such a lie.
And so then we're like
No
all
day.
like sitting there chatting,
No
like,
hose.
and then it gets proposed. Like maybe we'll go back to the hotel. And I'm like, if we go back to the hotel, we're not making it back out. That's lame as fuck. So then me and Jasmine walk up to a really random backyard, and I'm like, hey, we're out of staters. We don't know what we're doing. Can we come drink with you guys? Because thank God we said it. Because if the boys said it, they would have never.
I
So
held
then-
back because I'm not social.
They were
So
done
sorry.
shit.
And so then I get us literally to the inn, and like I only get a thank you later when I bring it up. Like I literally save the trip,
Yeah.
and I get us these connections.
And you make
we
it
meet
so
all
good.
these people.
yeah, because they
We
would have
know-
just gone and drank in the hotel room and fucking
lesbian.
bed rotted the whole
the
weekend.
lesbian.
Oh.
So then we go to the
Don't do
circle,
that.
right? And goes, well, fuck, Brad. Brad goes to sit next to me. I go, hey, no, go sit next to me. Because, I'm not trying to just sit all three of us or six of us together and not socialize with the group. Like, they just invited us to their home. And so I'm socializing, whatever. He's, like, sitting with his fucking buddies. He can't fucking talk to anyone else.
And Shay and I are having our own little adventure while this is
Okay,
going
guys,
on.
I'll pick up the story. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
no, you go first because
Oh,
it starts
okay.
with you.
Yeah, okay. So we're sitting on logs in this backyard.
Concrete
Concrete.
cinder blocks?
There are cinder blocks, and
Yeah.
there are. It was. I was
And
on
there
a
were
log.
some walks. Okay,
I
yeah.
was on a single, like half of a fraction of a log. Okay. And like we're sitting there, they're playing beer darts, and it's like I'd rather not have my ankle impaled, like I just saw happen to someone. So I'm like, I'm good, but I'll like say I'll have fun. And so this girl comes over to me, and she's like stumbling over herself. She's fucking plastered. It's whatever, and she tells me to get the fuck off her log. And then I find out she's the owner of the house, so I get the fuck off her log. And bro sits down and is like introducing herself to Shay, and like makes it. Like, she doesn't even introduce herself with her name first. It's, like, more important that we know she's a lesbian. Like, that was very important to her. That
It's kind of
knew
obvious,
that.
though.
She sat
Which, like,
down.
no, like, I'm not even hating. These are, like, her words. She was like, I'm a lesbian.
Yeah.
I'm a lesbian. I'm a lesbian. Like, that's all she was
Yeah.
talking about. And then she falls off her log and takes Shay down
I
with
go
her,
down
and
with
that's
her.
when I got the fuck out.
Yeah. Okay, so starting from mine. POV, she sat down next to me, and then I'm talking with her, whatever, because I'm, like, trying to be nice, because I don't want a random stranger to hate me, and then us be, like, never able to come back, or whatever, because, like, connections matter when you don't live there. And then I'm like, oh, like, you guys, because her and her friend had, like, these, like, little stick-on tattoos, stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, your tattoos are cool. She's like, yeah, here are all my rainbows. And I genuinely don't remember her name, so we refer to her as a lesbian. Because she goes,
no,
I'm
I
lesbian.
do know her name. It was, oh my god, no, I know. Michaela. Michaela, hey!
Wait, can we say that?
Is she gonna watch this?
Oh.
If you're watching this, comment down below.
Yeah, but, but it's kind of
Still
embarrassing
lesbian?
for her, though.
Girl, we earned this.
We did. Okay, so then she keeps saying, let's go to PieCap. Let's go to PieCap. Let's go to PieCap.
That was her only mission in life.
Literally, that's all she would, like, reiterate. It's PieCap.
Like, we've all been there.
PieCap. I mean, we have, but, like, not on fake patties.
Not lesbian on fake patties.
On fake patties. And then she's like, oh, guys, but if we go to PieCap, my ex is going to be there. She's in a sorority. She's going to be at PieCap. She was so worried about that. Anyway, continue it. We're still at this little, like, house party in the backyard, playing billiards, all that jazz.
Yeah, and then we get her out. I have to pee so fucking bad. And, like, stumbling over myself into this, like, little ratchet-ass bathroom. 2 doors. So I'm waiting for someone to bust in one side. Like, I'm man spread on here just trying to cool off. Like, having a day. Yeah. And then the guy who was hitting on us on the couch comes up and sits next to me after you leave. Because then she's trying to figure out what they're doing next. So, like, you take it away.
And so then we, like, try to figure out what we're doing next. Shaylee and these two are like, let's go to we're gonna go to PieCap with the lesbian. And I'm like, this is not what they want to do. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm like, how about you guys go to that? So then you guys ship off to fucking Boston.
Yeah.
To Pike. And then I'm there. And I tell you literally the 2 seconds afterwards. So it's me, my boyfriend, his buddy, his other buddy, and his buddy's girlfriend. Right? And so, like, the 2 seconds that we're there, I'm like, people are complaining about food. I give him food. He goes, that's gross. And I go,
there's a burrito that they made in their kitchen. And I'm like,
I know. And my boyfriend goes, that's gross. And I go, you've eaten grosser. You know, trying to be silly and fun. The girl then goes to me and goes, like you. And I'm like, I flip out because I'm like, no fucking way I'm getting made fun of right now. And then his buddy, like, my boyfriend's other buddy goes, oh my god, I was just about to say that. And I, like flip
I
shit.
hope not. You're not that close.
And then I make a comment right afterwards, which was bad bitch of me to say. That would require him to actually do that. And so, my boyfriend heard that and got mad about that. Nobody else heard that. So then, I grab a drink. I'm like, hey, I'm leaving. I'm going to go find this other girl. So I walk off, which later I found out pissed off my boyfriend at the time.
Right. Who cares?
Which, like,
who cares?
No offense. And so then, he just stays with the group, tells them to wait for me. I go crash out for a little bit, and I'm like, you know what? It's really not that fucking deep. So then I end up coming back.
Because they should be able to fend for themselves and find their own way. There's also bars
and
they can go into.
They're big kids. They can figure it out.
And I apologize to him for walking off. And then the girl goes to me. She goes, hey, yeah, after I said that, she's like, I felt bad. She's like, I shouldn't have said that. Whatever. And so then we do a bunch of walking, fucking around. And then at some point, we're like, okay, let's just go back and let's, like, eat Raisin Canes and, like, get shit done.
Yeah, but
so
they
that's
go
where
back
their
to,
journey
They
ends.
go back to the hotel, and they all leave to get Raisin Canes. And that's really important. Because Shay and I are still on our little adventure with Miss Michaela. And, like, she's like, Pike.
PieCap.
So we start walking because I'm like, hey, like, I was thinking, like, maybe she sobered up a little bit. She's like, okay.
No.
We get one block.
PieCap is 30-minute walk because it's where we got dropped off in the beginning. And then we had to walk to where we were at for the house. And then we have to walk back to PieCap, which is 30 minutes.
Insane.
And we continue.
She passes out in someone's lawn a block into this walk. Yeah. And should we have stopped and either Ubered or taken her home then?
Probably.
Yeah, but no. Because we were here for the motherfucking party.
Because then she would have pissed in the Uber.
Oh, God. Don't even.
Okay, let's continue.
And so then we make it. It couldn't have been more than like 4 more blocks. She passes out again. We're literally... Shay was like, you need to hold on to her. So we have her in each arm.
We're like locked like this.
So that she can't fall into traffic. And then she falls over again. Keep in mind, the cops released a thing. Because I was looking it up. I was like doing some sleuthing before we went in there.
Yeah.
And they were like, this goes down tonight. we're done with this shit, whatever. They didn't do shit.
No.
Because girl almost knocked me into oncoming traffic as a
The cop
comes up on his little scooter, and he's like, I literally heard him go, huh. Girl chuckled, and then went the other way. What the fuck do you mean?
And there was like cops and like what's their little,
and the little go-kart looking
yes,
things.
Yeah. Those. And there's
The
like
little
four
gators,
of them.
like those little
There's
type
four
scooters.
of them, and they literally just like look our way. I
Did not
make
give
eye
a
contact
fuck.
with them. They look our way, and then they get back to getting gas, going to get their little snacks, and I'm like,
It was just, it's
help!
crazy. And so then we run, God forbid, we run into her ex on the corner of the road.
Which
and she
was
flips
wild.
the fuck out. Keep in mind, her ex is blowing up her phone, and she's freaking out because she can see it on her Apple Watch.
Mm-hmm.
And so literally, we're like grabbing her hands. I'm trying to like cover up her watch so she just stops looking at it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm like, I literally can't do this anymore.
So
People were like catcalling, not even catcalling. They were like ugly calling us on the side of the road. They were like, the fuck do you mean?
They're like, what are you guys doing?
And
Get
so
off
then
the
we
road,
were
or probably
walking
something like
right
that.
by her ex. We like stumble past her because like we all look like we're drunk now, but just trying to hold her up. We make it
We were dragging a full-grown woman.
maybe halfway, and she's like, I really have to pee, and we're
That's
like, we're
when it
almost there,
started.
we're almost there. We were not almost there.
We were like 15 minutes out.
She's like, guys, no, I really have to pee.
We could not, just know this, we could not take her into a store or anything like that,
No.
because if she sat down to go piss, she was not getting back up without
There's
an
no
ambulance,
way.
okay?
There's no way, and I'm not crawling in the fucking stall to go pick her up. So then she goes, guys, there's pee dribbling down my leg.
We were stopped at a stoplight.
Literally just like that. We're at a stoplight. There's pee, quote, dribbling down my leg.
No, that was Niagara
This was
Falls.
not, I say this every time I've told this story, and it's been a lot. Not a fucking dribble. Hurricane Katrina was coming down her leg.
It was so bad. There was a puddle on her feet and everything. And this
There
is
was a puddle on the whole sidewalk.
this was so
It covered
bad.
half the sidewalk.
It
Like
was so
literally,
bad.
the great flood going down the hill of the entire sidewalk, and people
Yeah.
are walking through it, and they're talking shit, and I was like, girl, you don't even know.
So
Know
this is
yourself
when-
in a couple minutes. You
This
don't
is
even
when
know.
I grab her phone, I text her friend, and I'm like, what is her address? Like, what is her address? I need to know it now. I'm getting an Uber for her. I'm getting her sent home, and I need you guys to meet her there to make sure that she's like okay and breathing when she gets out of the Uber, and like that she doesn't get kidnapped or anything like that, right? So I text her friend doesn't answer me back. I try calling her friend doesn't answer. I Snapchat, because I had her friend Snapchat too. I Snapchat her, she doesn't answer mine. I text her friend again, then her friend answers, gives me her address. I get an Uber, put Michaela in it, send her off, and then I text her friend again. I said, okay, I just got her an Uber home, like everything, and then I'm like, the Uber was $20. And I'm like, here's my Venmo.
Okay.
We can
So-
take the pie cap.
Yeah. So Shay and I venture on to Pie Cap, and by this time, like, we're both fed up.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I was more fed up than you are, because like you were still like,
I was like,
yeah,
I just
let's
wanna party.
I was like, I'm done with this shit. I want to go home. Like literally. Anyways, but we go to Pie Cap, but by the time we get there, it was over.
It was dead.
It was over. We
'Cause
had
it
to
ended
leave
at
our
2.
shit in the bushes. We climb in, like literally climbing over people. It was packed. Like it was way
It was
past the
over,
time
but it was
over.
still pretty
packed.
pretty
DJ
full.
booth packed. Like it was massive. Like 20 porta potties packed. Like
20
massive.
in the
frat, right?
backyard of a frat house. Who has a frat house that big?
We literally
It's
okay.
crazy.
We hop in the
Kansas.
porta potty together.
Kansas.
Evaluate our options, and it's like we get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So we Uber back to the hotel, and this is where tragedy strikes.
Oh.
So we're walking up to the hotel room, and it's like we're done. I want to eat my food. We had leftover food. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get my shit. We're gonna go.
I have our key card. I scanned the key card because there's like 2 doors to our room. Like you can enter from either one because there's a hallway this side and a hallway this side. I scan it. I open the door. The door is locked with a little lock thing, and our the two other people are is a couple. They're staying in the room with us, and I'm so sorry that I'm even airing out your dirty laundry, but they were having sex, and I literally closed that door so fast. I go, oh, close it, and then after they're done, the girl, she comes up, she opens the door, and then she was like, I'm so sorry.
We
And I
sit out there. We have like a fucking party in the.
I
in
literally
the hallway.
go, it's okay. We're gonna go down the hallway. Do what you need to do. Come get us after, okay? So we.
I forget my food, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
Yeah, we get our swimsuits though.
Yeah,
we did.
we
get
grab our
those.
bags of clothes. We go down to the room that we think everybody else is in.
Nobody's there.
They're still at fucking Cane's.
Yeah, they're
and
not
so
there.
we're sitting in the hallway, like, what the fuck do we do now? So we're getting lit, and we're having a good time in the hallway until everybody comes back.
Yeah, we're talking to random people.
Mhm.
We go around the corner, change into our swimsuits.
Yep. And then everybody gets back. We're like, what the flip?
And then the girl, she comes gets us before everybody gets back. Because,
Yeah.
then we go back into the room, and then right when we get back to the room, everybody's like, we can hear her.
And then we're all deciding we're gonna go swimming, okay?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, let's go swim in this big piss pool that I saw a bunch of 9-year-olds in earlier. Okay, sure. But I go in my little Sheen swimming suit, because your girl is not above a Sheen haul at this point, okay? This was a recent thing that I'm on. You guys, everyone insisted, don't just dip your legs in the pool. Get in the pool. Get in the fucking pool.
Me.
Bitches. You bitches. Because
Love you.
I'm lifting up my shirt, and I'm like, fine, we'll get in the fucking pool. My Sheen swimsuit fails me, okay?
Your titty fell
This
out.
shit was not tied on. Did I have a stroke? This was not tied on right. Well, actually, no, you did a fabulous job tying it on.
Thanks.
But it's just not top tier quality for $5. Honestly, sue me. So I flash everybody at the pool, and then I see you, and you're like, they're like signing to me that I'm flashing everyone. Honestly, you might as well just shouted it, like everybody saw it. But then,
Lucky Peyton.
Except I told Peyton that later. Did you see that? And he was like, oh, damn it.
Oh, dirty dog.
And so I go to set my stuff down, and I'm by Brad, and Brad is by
I keep
the
forgetting.
guy that we walked in on, and his girlfriend. They're sitting together, and he goes, did you see wiener? Bitch, are you 12?
No. I need a sidebar. Brad right now is currently 10 beers deep into a drinking mustache game with all of his house buddies and a bunch of other girls.
Oh, where was your invite?
Oh, I was invited.
Okay.
I just...
But where's...
Why the hell would I drive all the way out there to
Yeah.
go drink and then have to drive back in the morning?
What a silly man.
Yeah, and
Maybe
so,
I'll drive out there just to break up with him.
And so after the pool is when we went to the last house.
Oh, yes, the last
my
house.
favorite house.
Love that house. So I take a hit of perpetuament. At that point, I'm gone.
I'm so sorry.
I'm gone, ladies and
Literally,
gents.
I go, did you get Sheely crossfaded? And she goes, yeah.
I
Okay.
felt so bad.
So we get to this house. We're all sitting in a circle playing beer darts again. This is what I kind of remember from it. I get really hungry. We go to the bathroom. I get hungry. I go through this person's cabinets, fridge, and everything. I find hot dog buns. That is the one food I find
we
that
go
you
in
can
the bathroom,
even eat there.
shoving our face full.
Hot dog buns, because I was
Shoving our
so
face full.
hungry.
And then someone pounds on the door.
So I literally go,
like it's an emergency, pounding on the door.
So I shoved that hot
Shay
dog bun.
shoved the entire thing in her mouth.
It
And
was
we
good.
walk out, bro, it looks like Alvin and the Chipmunks, and then there's no one there. We literally did it for nothing.
For real. But we walk out anyway.
It
We
was
go
so
back and
fucking
sit
cold,
with
too.
everybody.
Oh, and so then this is where we bring in. I believe this was mentioned earlier at some point, either on another episode or earlier in this episode. So basically, we're sitting in this little, little dart circle, and we were the first people there. So Brad sits over here. I'm sitting over here, trying to round out the motherfucking circle, and everyone else sits over here. Well, I sit down, and as the evening progressed, a bunch of guys fill in sitting next to me, and I'm just like, oh well, I can't really chat with y'all because
Wait, we forgot. We forgot right before this, we went to another house.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that
No, we have
Brad
to start
claimed
there.
to know the people
Oh my gosh,
there.
we have to
And then
start
they
there.
kicked us the fuck out. And then we get far away enough. Then the guys were like, we're going to go fight them. Show them the
Going
fucking
into
stuff.
detail, everybody
Bruh.
was standing in the front yard just talking. We go in the house because we just wanted to sit down. We just wanted to sit
We
down.
weren't even acting
We
up.
sat down on the couch for 5 seconds. The owner of the house goes, reasonably so, because I get it, but don't have your door open then if you don't want that. But he goes, do you guys know anybody here? And her man, Brad, apparently knows somebody here, but who?
Name dropped him and
Who?
everything, and they're like, yeah, I don't know fucking know who that is. Get out.
We don't know him. Get out of the house.
And
And
so
we're like,
they,
oh, okay.
They kick us out, but then they act all fucking macho when we're finally far away. And I
Yeah,
go to him and I go, you're not fucking doing that. Don't be dumb.
No.
And so
There was swarms of cops around this house.
Yeah,
too.
we're not going to do that. That's their house.
they're literally waiting for somebody to do something to tell them.
Yeah.
And
They
so
want to
then-
arrest you.
Then we go later to the beer
So
dart
back to
circle.
this other house, yes.
So I'm sitting, it's me, a bunch of random dudes who are definitely trying to talk to me and flirt to me, and I'm like, no, I can't, dude. Brad's buddy, who, like, is being a flirt with us. And then, like, the other girl, the other people, like, Shaylee and Jasmine and everyone. Like, the squad.
There's me, Jazz, the other girl, and then you. Right?
I was, like, a distance away. Like, there were guys between both of us. Like, I was singled out.
Okay, yeah.
So then, it's getting chilly in the evening. I'm, mind you, wearing this cute-ass little jersey that is mesh, but, like, it was hot during the day, and my long sleeve got wet. Yeah. So then, we get to the point where the guy at the house is, like, passing out sweatshirts and blankets because it's cold or whatever. And I'm, like, this close to, like, asking him for one. Because, like, lo and behold, why the fuck would my boyfriend ever give me his sweatshirt? And so, sidebar later, the list comes up, and, like, I tell him, I'm like, dude, why would you give it to me? He's like, well, why would I give you my sweatshirt so then I'm cold and then you're a little less cold?
Oh my gosh, what is that show? Is it that 70s show or something where the couples... Have you ever seen that? Where the couples are, like, this... I can't even remember their names right now. But he gives her a sweatshirt, and then the other couple she goes, well, why can't I have your sweatshirt? He goes... Fuck, I don't remember the actual line of it. But he's like, basically he's like, well, if it's cold out, why didn't you bring your own? Like,
and that's what he's literally told me, and I think, no, you know, like, I'm $9 for not getting treated that way, so I'm just like, no.
Yeah, especially with all you do for him.
And so then, whatever, I then move over to another group of people, like, to the other girl, and she has a blanket, we split the blanket or whatever. Shaylee's drunk and calls the guy sweetie.
No, this is what happens. This is the build up to that. I literally go, these people are from Grand Island. I'm so sorry, anybody, but I started just shitting on Grand Island. I'm like, you're from the ghetto of Nebraska, and I just kept going off. I was railing. There was 3 of them. I literally was just hammering them down. And this guy, he is starting to get really pissed off. Like, I can tell he's getting mad that I am making fun of his hometown, which I get. But he's good at beer darts. He keeps hitting the top of my can. He keeps hitting the top of my can. I keep chugging. At some point, and you know me, I start pouring that out.
If Shaylee's pouring out beer, we have problems.
Yeah. But
there's poison in that beer.
He keeps hitting the top of my can. And I literally go, calm down, sweetie. And then he was like,
so I have a video of this, and so then he's like, sweetie, and they're talking.
Can we put the video in?
And I am just trying to be so mean right now, because I'm like, calm down, sweetie.
Like, and so then Brad's 2 other single buddies are like, oh my god, she was flirting with him. And I'm like, that's not flirting, it's a female. Like, obviously, of course, single men think that's fucking flirting. And I'm like, that is not flirting. That is being like, sweetie,
I'm trying to put you down.
Like, he was being flirty towards her. And so then, like, he gets up or whatever, and he's like, bye. And she's like, okay, bye. And he's like, no, get up here, and, like, gives her a hug. And, like, that's the funny fucking video I got.
They gave you so much shit over that, though, for literally
And I was like, no offense, but this is a lot of flirting talk coming from a couple of boys who don't have girlfriends.
Yeah.
But then... Shay got a couple drinks deep in the beer yard circle. And so, we Uber back to the hotel. We're cramming 8 people in a 3.5 person Uber, let's be real.
Not even first time offense either. Second time that day we crammed.
Because Carson was across on our lab.
He literally
he was literally on our lab.
And they tried to claim that like she was caressing her leg, and I'm like, no, that's not what fucking happened.
I was holding my beer. I set my beer on his leg. I kept spilling, and I go, sorry.
I should have just told them. I'm like, dude, you're too fucking ugly for my friends to flirt with you. No offense.
That's crazy.
Peyton's not true, but like Carson, get the fuck away. Peyton's a fucking flirt, and
he's so hot. But so we get back to the hotel, and Shay is still crossfaded plus some. And so
I want to work the fuck out.
Literally, we're in our room, and we're like, Shay, you need to take a nap before.
Boyfriend. Some people want Taco Bell, and then there's Shaylee,
who wants to run 30 miles.
I go, literally, you need to take a 15-minute nap? She goes, I'm going to run 15 miles.
I need to run 15 miles.
They were going to go to the bar. We were like, you need to calm down, take a nap first. She started doing, plug the video in this too.
No!
Started doing fucking planks and push-ups in the hotel room, proving to us she was stone cold sober. She could run a marathon if she wanted to, right?
She's like, I'm fine, Faith, as she proceeds to like have me chase her around. Which, we love you though.
Chasing her
because like, I would seriously, on God, I would never do that for anyone else, but I thought it was funny as fuck.
And then you leave me in charge of her. And I had to pee so bad. But I was like, I gotta hurry. Under a minute. under a minute. I
I'm
come
an
out.
escape artist.
This bitch runs away. Runs away.
I run to Faith's room where the other guys are, and I'm like, I feel like I escaped from the mental asylum.
And I'm like, and then so then I
Help.
have to give her the serious words. I'm like, Shaylee, we are going back to the room.
And then
so
I actually
And then
so
air
we take her back
tags
to the
her
room,
bra.
and we put her down, and I put my little keys for my air tag on her bra.
Which
and
I found the
put her
next morning, and I literally go,
You're like,
what
"The
is this?"
fuck?" Yeah, and so I was on babysitting duty for the night because
Then I pass out.
Listen, we took a good nap though.
I did.
It was fire.
It was good.
It was
I
fire,
didn't
and
sleep.
they all went to the bars and had their own little adventure.
Which was, I literally left Brad for not even 15 seconds and was like, hey, my buddy's single. Would you like to? And I'm like, no, I'm taken. So that was an
Yeah.
interesting experience. But
Stupid. And then when you guys come back, bro, because Peyton ate all my food, and according to you, which I still don't believe.
I forgot about the
according
Raisin
to you-
Cane's bread.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
So we go to Raisin Cane's. I literally, the entire time, I'm like, the only thing I want is the bread. We only get bread because of me. We get shorted bread, whatever, right? So then I go, hey, what the fuck happened to my bread? And the boys all point at Brad, and Brad's like, what? He's like, I didn't know it was the only piece, and whatever. And I'm like, and you didn't make sure
You
that I
can
had the bread.
see that there is only one piece of
This-
bread.
this
You can
bitch-
know that your girl has been only wanting the bread.
Honestly,
You can
the bread
offer
was
your
the
girl
final straw.
the bread before you
Listen,
eat the bread.
You go, hey, girlfriend, did you get a bread? Oh, no? Please have this bread. Instead of stuffing
you're so
your
considerate.
fat fucking face with my bread.
Faith likes her food, okay?
I love my Raisin Cane's bread. It was all I wanted.
You know that's foul though, because I would die.
Damn, now I want
over
some Raisin Cane's.
And like, okay,
For
here we
real.
go. Peyton's never gonna know about this, so we can just say his name on here.
Yeah.
But he ate all my chips, and so according to you, he was insistent on taking me to get.
He
food.
was. I literally go, no, let me do it. And he was like, no, let me do it.
I didn't believe you. I thought you were trying to set us up, and I was like, come on.
Well, I was, and then I was like, I realized, I'm like, this is gonna be fucking awkward. I was like, no, let me take her. I'm like, let me go do it. Like, let me, and he's like,
I'm
no, I'll go
so-
do it. He's like, I'm fine. And I'm like, no, like, let me do it. And he just would not let me do it. And I was like, whatever. At this fucking point, I don't even give a fuck.
So high. So high from sitting in that hotel room with Shay. I was like, fuck this. And I had taken my makeup off. I had taken a shower. And so Faith comes in my room, and I'm like, stall. And I go and do a full beat because I was breaking out from the shit show we just went through.
Yeah.
And I do a full fucking beat in 2 minutes in this shitty bathroom that's soaked also because
Awful
the
lighting.
shower was broke. Water's everywhere. I'm slipping over myself. My clothes are half wet. And so I pop out, still looking like a bum, and I'm like, yeah, let's go. Like, I've been
I
ready.
didn't even try.
I've been ready this whole time. And I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, hear me out. If she's telling the truth and he's really insistent, what's she trying to get into? You know, like what's that sound with
Yeah.
a poppy? What's she trying to get at? You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay. And so we go to a couple different places because everywhere has a line. And at one point, we're just like, we're going to have to wait in line regardless, whatever. And so, like, we're making conversation. And, like, it wasn't weird. It wasn't awkward. But I was just like, okay, what are we here for? Because we're not here for fucking food.
No.
We were here for fucking food. Literally. That's my, like, it's so, like, building up, right? In my head, it was building up all week because I was like, yeah. Nothing. We literally just talked the entire fucking time.
Heaven forbid a man actually make a fucking move.
For real.
After he,
For
like,
real.
talked mad up to me how he was like, oh my god, she's really hot and all this shit. And so,
He did?
yeah. He was like, yeah, I think she's really hot. Dude, yeah. No, that's what I mean. I was like, I laid this out for you. All you had to do was...
Make a move.
But
Not that hard.
heaven forbid a man be incompetent.
Take charge.
Well, because
he is friends
especially because
with
he was
Brad,
Brad's
so
friend.
yeah.
Well, Brad and I weren't beefing at that point. Now he can't be around me, but like we weren't beefing at that point. And so I was like, I wasn't gonna do anything because he was his friend, and he wasn't gonna do anything because I was your friend. But then you told him I don't give a fuck, and you don't give a fuck. But like I knew Brad was gonna be bent if I did something, so I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Bro,
So-
imagine if you guys did get together and were like serious right now and all this shit goes down.
That's my dream.
That would be-
I'm I'm kidding.
No,
No, long distance 12 hours? Yeah.
But basically, that's the entirety of Fake Patties.
That was the entire weekend,
Yeah.
and then he was playing fucking Mario Kart the whole way driving home, and then
He driving.
God.
Like, if you, like, I literally did not let him drive down there because I thought he was going to ruin my insurance rate. And
Yeah.
he drives
in your
scary.
car. Driving
He
your
drives
car.
scary. He's just a
Because why
scary
we
driver.
couldn't take his...
He'll turn on movies while he's driving. I'm like, that's terrifying.
That's so great. And it was sitting in the steering wheel,
I
too.
know this.
That's crazy.
Anyways, that was our
Patties.
Fake Patties weekend.
Basically, this is your sign as a female. Don't put up with fucking shit.
Make it a
Yeah.
girls' trip. Please, dear
No, for
God,
real.
make it a girls' trip.
Like, I have a boyfriend. I love my boyfriend. He's amazing and everything. Girls' trips are needed, though. Because then you can
Yes.
just, like, not have to worry about really anything.
Anyways, thank
If
you
that makes
guys.
sense.
Thank
For
you guys
listening
so
in.
much for listening.
Thank
Tea
you.
drop.
Yes.
Stay tuned for more episodes. We'll be doing some big drops here. Hopefully adding some fun little videos to the channel. We love you so much.
I guess.
Bye.
Bye.